Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show for this Saturday morning, the 22nd day of August in the year of our Lord 2026. What a Saturday morning. Welcome, everybody. Let me first inform you that this Saturday morning we are on the road. You realize it's a bamboo background we have this morning. We are on the road, so we are preparing you for any outside noise, any little disturbance, anybody come talking to us, because we're not in the studio, we're not in a studio. As I said, we are on the road, and the show have to go on. We can't take a break for right now. Again, we took a 1 week break the other day, and a lot of people are screaming. But to God be the glory, great things he had done. Auntie Lane, good morning. First in the chat room. Morning and welcome, early bird, Auntie Lane. So many things in the news this week. One of the things that we're going to do this morning, Cooper's Pen is back in the news. Yes, Cooper's Pen is back in the news. And we are going to go down to Cooper's Pen this morning. We're going to, all things equal, talking to the counselor of that area. And we understood that there was a massive meeting held in Cooper's Pen yesterday. Massive meeting. And the people have made some decisions. And it is very instructive to talk to the counselor, one of the elected representatives of the area. We're going to talk to him this morning, get a full understanding and update of what is happening. Yes. Just sending him a message right now. (9:30) we expect to have him this morning, because this Cooper's Pen issue is a delicate issue. How would it so early this morning? Morning.
Hi, good morning. Morning, sir.
Give me a chance to say nothing this morning.
No, me say good morning.
Morning, sir. What go on? Talk to me. Since you're there already.
Sir, one personal thing you want to ask you still, towards me.
Well, you're live on the ear, You're live on the ear. And right now we have over 200 people watching at this time. So if it personal, you have to keep it for our next day, our next time. But everything that you talk to me about now is public.
All right, this one I can't go public yet. Me have to go public still, but no. I want some advice first.
Okay. Well, you have to call me back one different time.
Yeah. And from the place down at Trelawney there.
Yes.
Why I don't know, brother, but this thing here, if we just shut up and not say anything, because the oligarchs, they are the one that's shoving it, and they are going around and trying to take away the things from the...
I have been telling you all that somebody in the parliament that wields a lot of power have interest in those lands.
Yeah.
Yes?
But the thing about is still the hotel have money ready for pay feet. That's why they really want it, you know. And that's the money they want.
Them have the money ready for pay feet. Who them are going to pay feet? Who the hotel are going to pay feet? Because I did some research. Hold on, let me tell you something. I did a little bit of digging because this is an issue where we never planned for the much research, man, you know.
Yeah.
This is an issue where we never planned for do much digging. But hold on. I did some research. And I just looking for what I found about this company. This company, there are some issues with this company, you know. There are some issues with this company. And let me tell you what it says about New Falmouth. When we look for the directors, reference in connection with land matters down at Trelawney concerning around that family, those specific up-to-date full director listing are restricted due to corporate privacy and company's current administrative status.
Oh.
Yeah? So that company, New Falmouth, something not right somewhere there about. Yeah?
Well,
and when you check with the company office, as me say, it's a up-to-date listing of the directors because I wanted to know who are the directors. And it is saying a specific up-to-date listing of the full directors are restricted due to corporate privacy and the company's current administrative status with the business office of Jamaica. So something right there.
This is the reason why the country now go down, you know, because you have people take it out and do what they want to do with it.
No, but
and
you
then
see,
the people must suffer the consequence, you know.
When you have corrupt leaders leading a country, what do you expect to get? Research all the countries around the world that has been corrupt and you see what is happening with them or what have happened to them. Jamaica is heading down that road, my brother.
Well, right now, next to me, either near to 80, right now.
Tala.
I'm only near to 80 right now because no care why anybody come up and say anything. They want to claim for say, well, the PNP when do this and do that. Why they can't take the blame for what them do?
If the PNP is responsible for so many things, then the government should resign and give the PNP the country. God, them not responsible for nothing.
He might say anybody in there when they do the right thing if come out.
Yeah,
so why even no one shove them out?
We can't shove them out.
We are not idiot, you know, plenty people out here what go on, you know, and see what go on and know what go on, you know. Why don't we do now just stand up and call the election if them know say boy them safe and then we see what happen.
No, the man
because we are waiting, you know.
The man them not call no election. So the man them just win an election September. Why they need to call an election now? Unless the people rise up. Why would I win an election less than a year ago? And because a few little loudmouth like you and Colin Bell and Conrad O'Brien and Ralston Hyman and Andre Stevenson and Isaac Buchanan and Mark Golding, few little loudmouth. Why should I call an election? We're not paying no mind.
No, because they have no shame, brother. And they must think them own self. All right, but they stay there. They must step away and left, you know.
They are working with the majority. And if the majority not saying anything, why should they move? I want to share up the live, everybody. Share up the live for me. And when you come on, please give it a thumbs up. Nordy morning. Megawatt volt morning. Serene morning.
May I go around and go listen here, yeah?
Blessings, my brother. Chris Campbell, good morning. Marshy in the building.
Morning.
Walk like dog, Marshy. You see the bamboo?
Eh?
You see the bamboo?
No, you know.
A real bamboo this behind me,
yes,
you know.
yes.
On a
Yes.
virtual background, it's a real bamboo.
Oh, real bamboo. Real bamboo.
She love the big bamboo.
Yeah, this is a real bamboo.
La 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 la.
So you're sitting with bamboo behind you while other bamboozing people.
Tell her.
No, I must inform you that I do a little check to about the company, you know. It's so funny that did you know that all the names of the directors in the company is Mr. Ghost?
Hold on, Marsha. Let me say good morning to the people listening on Mastercat Radio on Zeno FM. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We broadcast live on Mastercat Radio every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. until 11. Of course, you know that we are live on PortlandspiceTV, the #1 YouTube channel coming out of Jamaica on a Saturday morning. Anywhere out of Jamaica on a Saturday morning. This is the top show. Marshy's on the line with us this morning. Talk to us, Marshy.
Yeah. Yes, the name of the director of the company, they are Mr. and Mrs. Ghost.
Oh, Mr. Falmouth Ghost and Mrs. Falmouth Ghost.
Yes, they are ghosts. And now government want them tax. And when they check out, Mr. and Mrs. Ghost shouldn't pay their tax.
Oh, because somebody told me that there were $26 million in taxes on that land.
Yes, man. Mr. and Mrs. Ghost shouldn't pay their tax. And you realize that nobody can get an interview from any of the directors of the company?
Not at all. Nobody from the company come forward. I think we need to call a lawyer. I think we need to have a discussion with the lawyer.
Yes. Mr. and Mrs. Ghost, if you are in existence, can you come forward? Please, Mr. and Mrs. Ghost. Because something funny, if that place is to be sold, well, who them are going to pay the money to? And can you can't sell a property. Somebody would have to buy the tax that they own. I said, one for
you can't sell land with tax upon it.
You can't sell land with tax.
The taxes have to pay up. But I am wondering how the court gave such a ruling with the taxes upon the land. But then the Prime Minister never pay no tax neither, you know. So
listen, man, me like all spade, you know. Prime Minister no go shop go. This Prime Minister no go shop go call for serve, you know.
For what?
Well, him pay for what he want. In no trust, I should say. He pay for what he want.
So why the Prime Minister should have go shop go call for serve?
No.
Man, Prime Minister, you know.
No, I misspoke. This Prime Minister buy what he wants and he pay for it. And if he want results, he pay for it.
Exactly. You think we're Prime Minister Quab Prime Minister? You think we're Prime Minister Quab?
No, he pay for what he want.
Yes.
A certain decision he wanted a certain place in St. Andrew. And as far as we can see, you can see that the man pay for the result that he wants.
Then
he pay for what he wants. And if you know want pay for it, him have a way of him doing things. This Prime Minister can make internet down when he want to know.
The man a Prime Minister.
This Prime Minister can make light go when he want to know. If he want certain thing to be said and done, him can make light go. He can make internet down. This man do anything he want. This Prime Minister calls to serve. But I think him find himself in a ticklish position with this land down. So now, me no know how
which
them
parliamentarian have interest in the land?
Me sure. Well, me not in a parliament. Me not think in a parliament. So I know you. Me can say I know you. Me can say I know me. Mark Golding come out plain and say, hey man, Peter Bunting them have no interest in it. Well, at the parliament here, I don't know what's going on.
But Marshy, my information is that a heavyweight in the parliament have interest in this land, you know. Heavyweight.
And I'm not simple.
No,
No, simple.
lightweight.
Head.
And
No.
let me make it clear that
Heavyweight.
there's no opposition in the parliament who is heavyweight.
None.
You understand? Not even the opposition leader who should have a little leeway in the parliament. You realize that every time Mark Wolin get up his talk, the speaker stop him. Even for housekeeping matters, she make it her point of duty to stop him. I don't know if people realize these things, you know.
Yes, any little thing.
She stop him.
The speaker stop it.
Yes.
The speaker
even
stop
if say
it.
opposition leader,
hold on,
like she said, hold on, opposition leader, hold on. And she deal with some housekeeping matters. And then she come back to the opposition leader.
Yes, this is how they behave in parliament.
It must stop.
But
though.
guess what? You know, I think the JLP have a well-behaved opposition. I mean, I tell you, say good behavior no work, you know.
I read the article by Dr. What's his name? Abrahams?
Abraham?
Yes. I read the article by Dr. Abrahams. And, oh God, what is not this? You know what I just find, Marshy? When I told, hold on. You know what just come to me? When I told Nevio that when Munchi diss up the Oluman, it is the views of the Jamaica Labour Party. And it made Nevio
I
start.
concur.
All right. So, for me tell you, say, Google just bring back a video to me where Darrell Vaza called the elder is all foul. Whole falling call him, you know.
Mighty God. Hey.
Hold on. All mother hen in call them, yes. All mother hen. That's how him style all people. All mother hen.
My God.
Mighty God of Daniel.
It's not hard to know that it's a view. It's not hard to know that's the behavior of the JLP. Because Bobby Montague did look on a nurse in St. Mary. Woman.
No, not St. Mary. It's not St. Mary.
And St. Mary did.
Right up at Portland in the upper the infirmary. Right in a Port Antonio.
Are you styling nurse again?
Woman? You take man for idiot? Because he was asking about the flies. And the lady got telling him, say, a mango time.
Yes.
Woman? You take man for idiot?
And remember, nephew boss, who is Darrell Vaz. And I believe this time in Portland is stand up for the rostrum and in give it to the superintendent of police.
Tell him
the expletive. Yes. It's the views of the JLP, and I can remember you were trying to get near to Warmington on a tour, and you were described as chink and flee. That's the views of the Jamaica Labour Party. That's their view. Oh, we can't see clearly, so.
Marshy, hold on.
Yes.
You never ever try to get near to Warmington. Never ever did I try to get near to Warmington. I was just driving with a convoy, and you not even go try, not even hold him, never tell the dog, you know. You understand? Me not even call to them, me just basically stand off and I observe what was happening.
Yes.
But there were some little wimps there who see me and want them see me. Anywhere they see me, they get afraid, you know. Anywhere they see me, they get afraid. So they believe that if I did bad dog. Yeah, man.
And you were described as chink and fleas.
And flies.
That's the views of the Jamaica and flies. Yes. That's the views of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Because little over a year after, Marlon Morgan come back, come double down on it for Richie B show.
Yes. And then one of them campaign activists over by Nationwide and make a song, see people and I leave it alone. you know, it
I want to make a song for him.
peaceful.
I want to make a song for him. Of government taxes you fi pay it over right now. Government taxes you fi pay it over right now.
Hey,
Yes, you have we money and we want we money. Government taxes pay it over right now. That me want to tell him.
yes.
Yes.
Not paying a tax.
Give to
And your
Caesar what
award.
is Caesar right now.
Amen, sir.
Give to Caesar what is Caesar right now. If you owe government tax, you must pay it. And if you go to church, you must praise the Lord. Give to God what is God and what to Caesar what is Caesar. Government taxes you fi pay it over right now.
Amen, sir.
Later, Marshy.
And you see the one lady, Munchie and
Yes.
the rest of the labor right. Me not talk about the clean, decent labor right. You have some labor right we're respectful. You have some labor right we're respectful. But me talk about the dirty one them, like Carl George Davis or this woman and Munchie. Consider them as your mothers and fathers. And the Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father, that thy day may be long upon the land. If you don't honor them, phone days are go short.
Later, Marshy.
Morning, sir.
One love. In comes nephew. Morning, nephew.
Mr. Bell, how you do, man?
I am doing fine, thank you, brother nephew. Welcome.
You're broadcasting from outside.
From
not
roadside.
inside of it.
Roadside.
Eh?
Yes, we're on the road this morning.
You know, say, just looking on the bamboo at the background there, it's just a nice picture to look at.
Easy,
You know?
not too easy to
just
look
bring
at.
ba-
Yes, man.
Eh?
Easy to look at.
It just bring back the good old time days.
Oh,
memory.
yes. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Mark, my good friend Marcy. Anytime Marcy fi cuss Labour Party on the program, him voice heavy and loud and powerful. anytime if he say anything when the PAP don't do good, him pressure high. Him pressure
And when the
high.
PNP not do good, make Marshall pressure out of high. How about that now?
Well, you know, when you are in opposition, it is very difficult to say opposition and a use. And then when you are in opposition, there is certain privilege you have. When you are in government, you don't have it. For instance, the opposition can say, I will do this and I will do that. The government can't say that because people
This
can
government
say,
said that.
well, you are
Hey, this government said that. This government, they are so good at opposition that the fact that they are in government now, they're still behaving like opposition. Remember the Prime Minister go down a tri-bridge and tell you, that if we had built this bridge 4 years ago, it would have cost us at least 30% less. That's an opposition speech, They are so excellent in opposition that they've been in government for 3 terms, 10 years, and still behaving like the opposition. Still blaming the PNP.
Can you remember a government which is in power go through so much pressure from an opposition like this present JLP government? Because the general election not gone 1 year yet, and you hear the outcry calling for new election.
But nephew,
Can you remember?
nephew, I don't hear the opposition calling for new election, There are some of us who are saying that this government needs to go, even by way of a new election or by just stepping aside, because they are not being able to manage the economy. Andrew Holness, when he was opposition leader, told the country that if you must be able to deal with fiscal discipline and at the same time grow the economy. If you can't do that, you're not supposed to be government. Andrew Holness says so, I can play it for you if you never hear it.
No, you play it and me hear it.
In fact, him name changed to Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, Messy Prime Minister. Go ahead, nephew, continue.
When I really call to ask you, I don't hear the opposition put out a release about the new governor of the Bank of Jamaica, if they for or they're against.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it yet. But as you hear, our professor said that this man wasn't his first choice, and he doesn't think that this man is the best person for the job. He believes that Dr. Wayne Robinson would have been a better decision, a better choice.
I hear Ralston with it, and honestly, I did when Ralston explained his 30 years of service, his position, and so I thought he would have gotten a job.
Yes.
This man, I believe we only hear about him since him get the job.
Yes.
But when you look at his resume, it seems as if he has the experience, and it looks as if he come to the office more with experience, more even Mr. Biles, he replaced.
Maybe more than Mr. Biles, but not more than Wayne Robinson. Wayne Robinson.
Him are more international. Don't misunderstand.
What international? Where did he work?
I think I heard something that he had some stage have something to do with IMF. It has some part-time thing or whatsoever. Yeah. But anyway, I want to hear what the opposition have to say, because we need to hear from the opposition if the thing is a good choice or a bad choice.
Well, that is something that I could ask. I could find out from the finance.
We need
the shadow minister on
Julian
finance.
Robinson.
Julian, yes. I could find
Robinson.
out from Julian and from the party leader. I could find out from them.
Yes, man. We need to hear if they're in agreement. Because don't joke,
But you see,
control it. You were saying something.
The thing is, Neville, the governor of the Bank of Jamaica does not make the policies. And the problems that we are having in Jamaica now, they are policy problem. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Policy problem we are having in Jamaica right now. The government is very poor on policy. In fact, the government is in a cave when it comes to policies as it relates to the economy. So the governor of the Bank of Jamaica, whether the opposition with the decision or not, that's not going to change the decision. What we need to see are better policy. Look at our back to school problem, Neville. The government has again failed. Dana Morris Dixon must resign. Marlon Morgan must step aside. You had 10 months to ensure that schools that were damaged in Hurricane Melissa should have been ready for September, and they fail. You see, let me tell you something about these politicians. You see, when it comes to time-sensitive issues, they can't meet the requirements.
But remember, the minister said that they have a contractor problem.
Yes, because they're looking for green contractors. You must employ green contractors, orange contractors, and no color contractors. If the contractors are not green, where they can get the kickback like what Donovan Williams get from the contractor told to us by Councillor Rosie, those are the things that the Labour Party is interested in. So they now go to no orange contractor to fix the schools. Or no contractor when I have color, them are deal with the contractor where they can get the kickback from.
Mr. Bell.
Yes, sir.
You know, there's a lot of things you're not telling the poor little people out there, Do you know that the ordinary little supporters put a lot of pressure upon the political representative that they can't say no to kickback? They can't say, if you say no to kickback, how are you going to
feed
the people?
No. You can't say no to kickback. You must say no to kickback. Because when you take kickback from the contractor, that's how you get shabby work. Because the contractor have to make a profit. And where the contractor get the politician is when he withdraw from the material when he put in at the building. He's stealing. Nephew, are you aware? Hold on. Are you aware that on the government contracts to rehabilitate the schools down in the West, they're paying the man them $3,000 a day? What make you no damn wicked so? What make you no wicked and cruel so? $3,000 a day. Government set minimum wage, and on government contracts, you're paying less than the minimum wage. Jesus Christ, man.
No,
God Almighty.
The government itself cannot pay less than minimum wage.
But the Costas down so. I think the Costas fib. Me no remember for Hanover Westmoreland. Me have the clip. The man say one of the reasons why the work them not done because they are paying $3,000 a day to come and laborers.
No, I
But
am not
government
disputing
contract.
that. But the government don't employ the man who are the person who get the contract
Listen.
employ the daily.
Jed, let me tell you something. When government are getting a contract,
Yeah.
they must ensure that the contractors adhere to government guidelines. The laws of Jamaica set by, if I set a line on my house, and me I give you something for doing on my house, you can't come in on my house. Come through the water upon my veranda. When me tell you say the water must go through the door.
I agree with you.
The government is culpable.
Yes, not disputing that with you. Not disputing that with you. But Colin, you seen these things because the shoes is not on your foot. No. I mean, understand your position because based on your argument,
Councillor,
this present government.
Hello? No, I see me guessing in the waiting room, but
all right.
It is
so
saying
it
is saying the device not connected. No, make your point. I want you the point where you make. Make that point.
The point I'm making. As based on what you told us, this government stop your food. And it is simple 1, 2, 3. Anytime anybody has stop a man food, they're going to eat them with passion. Because
me not eat them,
you
me
would have
me not eat them, you know. Because they can't stop my food, you know. Who God bless, no man curse. They try to stop my food. I try. You see, you see the garbage truck when they stop from work, Neville?
Yes.
And when they stop that garbage truck from work, me get rich, you know.
Yes.
When they stop the garbage truck from work, and the first piece of real money me making in my life, you know.
And then when you say the Portland Spice, Portland Jerk, then try to sabotage you.
Me make more money this year. Me make me money this year. Me making money same way. Me making money same way. The problem is, you know the problem, Neville? The people would make the spin-off. They are the people who would make money. Them no make no money, and that's why that's why these people gonna suffer.
Yes, Colin.
Because in stopping Colin Bell from making money, they stop the whole Boston community. They stop all the vendors who come from all around the world.
And then stop even the little people in way that drive around and get food too. If you don't have money, you can't provide. Yes, Colin, I understand that. And I share my sympathy with you. And I'm not going to tear you down because you come out.
May I have to call the councillor? Is that right, Neville? A little more. Because I just see a message that there's a protest down in Cooper's Pen. The councillor is trying to connect. Hold on the caller. He's trying to connect. I see when device come in, but it not connecting. So let me move it and see if he can try again. But what he's saying to me, Madam Producer, is that he's in the middle of a massive demonstration at Cooper's Pen. I am in the middle of a demonstration in Cooper's Pen. So there's a protest taking place in Cooper's Pen right now as we speak. I'm going to keep trying to touch base with the council. I promised that you would have joined us this morning to give us an update. Did tell us that there was going to be a protest. It was my place to tell you because I didn't know if it was this morning either. But he's messaging me now saying that I am in the middle of a demonstration in Cooper's Pen. So I'm going to keep trying to get him because I would have really loved to see some pictures from that. But let's keep our fingers crossed that he will rejoin us. Morning, caller.
Morning, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, morning, sir. You know, me want call when Ralston on because I have a few questions to ask you and Ralston.
Well, Ralston not going to join us until 10. But you can. Me a student, me a good student, so if me can't manage, tell you, say, wait till Ralston forward. So go ahead.
All right. Me going to ask you, me direct them to you. You know what is the World Economic Forum?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
And you know when it was erected,
No, I don't know when it starts. Ralston would be able to tell you all of them something there. Them date there.
You can discuss it with Ralston. It started 1971.
Yeah.
By a German engineer called Sherb Klaus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? German. Now, watch me now. Me answer. You heard of Davos?
Davos? No, that name don't blow a trumpet.
All right. They have them
You have me,
annual
hold on,
meeting
you have me on
every-
speakerphone? Take me off of the speaker and talk straight into the phone because you go down and come up.
That's what-
Like you're up on
That's
seesaw.
why I ask if you hear me. I hear you.
Yeah, man, I hear you sometime, but sometimes you go very low and then you come up very nice. So that's why I ask if you're on speaker. Come off of the speaker and talking at the phone.
You hear me now?
Yes, man.
No, me. Hold on. This thing, I want to change it.
Yeah, man.
Earpiece,
yeah, man. Take off the Bluetooth because that's what happens. Sometimes you turn with your head and so the audio is not consistent. And we like to
All
hear
right, you
it.
can hear me now?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So, all right. Davos is where they have their yearly meeting in Switzerland.
Come here.
Now, this is a club, you know. This
Mhm.
is a club. And this is not a club of head of state. But you have head of state who visit it. All right. Next question me I going to ask
call
you
him
in regards to it. Do you know what the
Counselor.
fourth industrial revolution is?
I know about it, but what aspect of it?
All right. The fourth industrial revolution. Remember, you have the first and the second revolution, right?
Yeah.
The fourth one, you know, is about digital age.
Mm-hmm.
And we embrace the digital age, but some of the things that we're not looking into. You see, I'm going to connect it right now with basically what going on in the country right now. And I wish, with the accountant brother we call your name, him call Ralston the Guru. What him name?
You mean Neville?
Never. I hope never listen this. And him
Yeah.
when you can just do him can do a research on this. You see the digital age what them a talk about the 2030. You see what go on a Cooper spend right now and what you see Andrew only do is something where them want to do by 2030. Have you seen what happened in Albania the other day?
What exactly you're talking about?
I'm speaking about the Trump family where it buy a piece of land over Albania.
Yeah, me
Have
hear
you
about
seen
it.
that?
Yes.
You hear about it?
Yeah.
I want you to have a look at it because it's very important that we look on these things and make comparison to what we are facing in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
The Trump family them buy off a piece of land. The government sell off a piece of land in Albania, and that piece of land is a piece of land where where you have seals, animals, and so. We live there, so come turtle everything.
Yeah.
But the thing is that them sell it off behind the people them back. And guess what happened now? Every single night from the people them find out. Demonstration, millions of people on the street at night time.
Mm-hmm.
And the Trump them family them put up them security. Who is behind it? Netanyahu, the Zionists, them make put it in context. Zionists. Them put up them fence and so and the people them go there and go knock it down. Yes?
Yeah.
Now, in regards to what is happening in Jamaica, I want to take a serious look on it. There are certain things need to be accomplished by 2030. Andrew Onus is working assiduously for it. I'm never.
But them
never
feel
all
upon
the
that
time.
already, you know. Them feel they're going
No.
to miss all
No.
the 2030 marks. Oh, well, you
No,
talk about
Colin.
the hidden agenda.
Yes.
Okay.
Because watch
Okay.
this
I'm
now.
with you now. I'm with you now.
Because watch this now. What they want to achieve, you know, is only rich and poor. Yes?
So
only
no
rich and poor.
No
And
middle class.
no middle class whatsoever. So when wait him there say boy people save the money on this. What they're trying to do, you know, and this is what and there's a couple of things attached to it, you know, but we're not paying attention to it. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
What Neville is speaking about save a little money, it not going to work out. This little money we are save not going to work because what they want to do, you know, they want to sweep everything from under your foot, you know. This is one of their main aim, you know. Is it them tell you say you can live, not own nothing and be happy. That is one of their main things.
Yes.
So you
yes.
see all the lands where them are try take away right now. This is part of their goal. So
you don't need to own nothing. Tell her.
Yes. And that is why you see the Andrew only led and the whole of them now I tried thief all of the properties. You understand me? Because the question when me want to ask him, I can show you something. The landowners them where they have them land from 200 years ago. Who they bought these land from in Jamaica?
Well, they not buy no land, man. Remember say
Oh,
1665 the English take away the land from the Spanish, you know. So the English own Jamaica like a piece of land for themselves. Yeah? No,
so,
when
yes.
slavery was abolished and Jamaica gained independence, they still try to control the land, so them call it crown land. Yeah?
Okay.
So that's why I hear I am gonna say that when you talk about reparation for slavery, the first aspect of reparation must be carried out by our people who say them are prime minister and ministers, yeah, who are run Jamaica. The first work of that reparation must be land reparation. Land must be given to the children of enslaved Africans. Yeah? People who were taken from our motherland can come to Jamaica. Andrew Holness and Mark Golding and all of them must see to it that every Jamaican who no own a piece right now and want a piece must get peace. And that's why I am saying to Jamaicans, when you see government land underutilized, unused government land, and this so you figure go build your house, leave the next Jamaican where buy a piece of land, no matter how him get it. Him get it and him have title for it. Him is a Jamaican, love fame land, because just like you, him get fame piece. So you now must go take for your piece from the government.
But watch me now. We need to define that part where you say, because most of these lands that you see people own right now are you see people go live on right now. For example, the land a piece a Cooper's Hill, down there with them there upon now. The question I want to ask you is it the owner of the land him dead, right? Chisholm.
So
right?
them say yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay. So what me I say now, yes, that land I come from centuries ago. Am I correct on that?
The land
coming at the 60s.
Well, the land was always there, but the battle for it, we understand, yeah, started back in the 60s.
All right. Some of the land them, if me correct, some of the land them were in a Jamaica where them have as farmland. Remember now, because my people them get land from it, In the 70s, after Michael Manley come in, him tell them, say, listen me, who have land, all of who have the land them and have the people them, sit down, have the people them and work the land. Nah, do nothing. Cut up the land and give the people them. And there was a lease and so for people get land. Now,
so some Manley brought in land lease.
Exactly. So here today now, the lands that, because you have whole heap of land in Jamaica right now, because my grandparents them have land down there where family are fight over right now, And right now, when me do my investigation right now, there are taxes over on the land. Some of the taxes over on the land not there, Me can go pay off with the per mines, But me no want to get involved with my family them money, but me no want to get involved with family things.
Yeah.
You get what I say?
Yeah.
But listen this now. But and listen me now. If people go live on the land right now, this is how me see it. If anybody go build on the land right now, who down there will have the title? Them not do nothing to the land. And them have dollar to go pay off the taxes. So easy to slip away that. And I see some people in the comment and say, nobody enough to go take over people land. There are lands in Jamaica where the people them can even afford to pay the taxes for the land. And if a piece of land in Jamaica.
You see them all land there now. You see them land they caller. The government must go take them land there. Land that the taxes are not being paid, the government must take them land there and reissue them.
1 minute, Colin, 1 minute. This is what me I talk about now. This is what I am talking about now, because we are come back to Cooper's pen. Yes? If it's 5 years minimum, me just put it in my own way. 5 years and not tax no pay on the land. The government have all right to go back and reclaim that land. Am I correct? Eh?
Yes, man. Yes.
Me nah hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, watch me now. How is it that $26 million open Cooper's pen and the people them will live down there? And the government are coming with a name. Because the name where the government are coming with, Andrew Holness them are coming to take the land, I don't believe that is, I believe that him want the land because him see opportunity, because it's the same way
Where you sell it while? Where you sell it while?
Listen me believe, because when we go through the court, when I look on the court documents,
yeah,
me know 100%,
Yeah.
When me look, because if him are the only person can change anything on the land, me personally believe that him want the land.
If who can
Andrew
change
Holness,
anything?
me go say,
Andrew can't change nothing on the land.
No, what I mean on the documents.
Him can't change nothing on the document neither.
In terms of sign off, say if government fi have it or not.
Him can't determine that. The court have to determine that now, based on where the land is.
Okay.
The courts.
Okay.
Have to go through the court. But who are the directors of New Falmouth? Who are the beneficiaries of New Falmouth? Who are the people who are pushing this?
Well, you are no up to date. Nobody no come up with that name. Who are the directors and who are the benefits? Up to date, nobody no come up. So who is pushing it? Because look, the commissioner of police keeps silent. Zin, the lady up at the army keeps silent. The prime minister keeps silent.
Them can't do nothing. Them can't do nothing.
No,
what can they do?
But the activity we're going down, the member say unlawful thing going down there. So everybody every department have a responsibility.
Anyway, we have your long, so finish up and make we take some more call.
Well, anyway, I want to connect that. I want you do a research on Davos. I want you do a research on
when Raleigh come, we ask Raleigh about that.
Please, me I beg you, come on your Raleigh thing, because
I'll call me back when Raleigh forward 10 o'clock.
All right, me will call you back. All right, respect.
1-876-804-7072. Now like up the video. 900 devices on the channel right now. Give the video a like, share the video. When you click the thumbs up, YouTube push the channel further. So help promote the channel by giving us a thumbs up. Good morning to all the people listening to us on Mastercat Radio at Zeno FM. The views expressed on the Colin Bell Show are not necessarily those of the management of Mastercat Radio, but those of the host and the callers. And we invite you at Mastercat Radio to give us a call on 1-876-804-7072. You can call me straight or you can call me on WhatsApp. Go ahead, caller.
Morning, Colin.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
Right, thank you.
Boy, you've been
this land thing, you know.
Hold on, before you go to the land, before you go to the land, I have to say this to you. Because you've been telling us for months that the GLP government have no appetite for education. Over 600 schools damaged in Hurricane Melissa. You know how much might be ready for school September morning, sir? Out of 600.
Colin, you're not surprising me, Colin, because I said to you already that the educational cornerstone that Manley has put in, it start move from Siaga, we start digging out from that time. Siaga start move that cornerstone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bruce Golding, they shut down. Remember, they shut down the agriculture school in Spanish Town, which was there to give people the master degree in agriculture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Siaga and Bruce Golding things say it's better to turn it in a police academy than having people getting degrees in agriculture. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and Andrew Holness was a part of the Ministry of Education, and he was using his personal cash cow. You know what I mean? So it's been going on for a long time.
Be careful,
you know what I mean?
Be careful. You can't, you said that. You have to be careful what you say.
Colin,
Hold on, listen. No, listen me. Remember me tell you now. I am not a blogger, nor a vlogger.
Okay.
Nor a dogger.
All right.
I am a broadcaster. So listen, hold on. I want to stick to the standard of good broadcasting practice.
Okay.
And you can't come on and say things that you don't have no proof for. No, mark you. If you have evidence, I am saying to you that truth is a defense. But to come on and say the Prime Minister used the Ministry of Education for his personal cash cow, I will not accept that. You know? Say what you want to say about the Prime Minister. Everybody have a right to their own opinion. but not a right to your own facts. So please make we be decent, make we be truthful, because that is what we claim over here, truth, and make we be respectful as well. I know enough of don't like the Prime Minister, but as much as possible, let's try to give respect to the office of Prime Minister. Go ahead.
Okay, let me say that they abused that educational ministry. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's been abused, and but they been take it. They have no. I'm saying they have no respect for the Jamaican people and the children. Now, when you have people come on the program and say, okay, we identify some kids who need back to school help. Listen, Colin. When Manley put in that educational ministry at Cornerstone, children never need no help. What children was focusing on is what subject they need to get in so they can get into university. You know what I mean? They were not stressed out about uniform and this and that. They were more focused. What subject can I get into to get to university? You know what I mean? That's why the children were focused. They were focusing on uniform and this and that. And you know what I'm saying? You know, so technically speaking, the education is at the moment is on life support.
Yeah.
And the people that surround it right now, they are not in. Margan is not there to help education. You know?
Marlon can't help nothing, man. Marlon I help him pocket.
He's just there to listen me, man. I'm saying he's just there to put the gravestone on top of it.
Most of those,
you know what I mean? That's
most of the people at GLP put in position. Most of the ministers, most of the people like Marlon Morgan, they are just there to get a paycheck based on the work that they did in the election. Somebody's saying, Colin, somebody's saying your producer did Isaac though, Colin. What did my producer do to Isaac? My producer gave her views on what she thought, what Isaac said, what she think of what Isaac said. Producer not do nothing. That is her opinion. That is her views, which she have a right to. What this caller did a while ago was said something about Andrew Holness, that if you don't have the proof, it can be dangerous, both for me and for him. What the producer said, she thought what Isaac said was wrong. That's her views. So don't mix up oranges and apples. I saw something from Petra. Where is it? I saw something from Petra. There's something from Petra that was saying that the New Falmouth Group has been delisted. It's no longer a registered company. Petra, could you put that back for me, please? I missed it. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, Colin. The way I see Marlon Morgan, I see him as a grave digger for education. He has nothing to offer. Not even as much as one holder a half of education. Number one, he cannot communicate. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know to speak to the people who employ him. He does not have the ability, now the qualification to uplift the education ministry. He's just there as a tombstone. He's just there that lays tombstone and education.
They have no vision.
You know what I'm saying?
They have no vision and they lack the capacity to execute. You have money. Schools are damaged. And 10 months, you could even bring back 75% of the schools. You're under 50%. What rubbish. They should not be paid. They should not be paid. Yes, caller.
Correct. He do not have the appetite to have education. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a waste of space. You know what I'm saying?
A big one too.
It's a waste of space.
A big waste of space.
Yes, mate. And right now, I said education under the GLP ministry, the GLP admission is facing debt. You know what I'm saying? And it need help. And Mark Golin came with the pearls to get it out. and then trample it on the foot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have I don't have much to say about the kid right now in terms of if it's going to survive. You know what I'm saying? It's dying, mate. It's dying.
All right.
Anyway, let me move on to this land thing, because nothing people seem to forget about. There's an MP by the name of Keith Russell.
Keith Russell?
From Labour Party. Keith Russell from Trelawney.
Oh, once upon a time.
Listen, you hear me out.
There was, can be is. There's no MP in Trelawney now.
Yeah, was. All right. Yeah, was. Yeah. Anyway, what he did, there's a piece of land in Duncan. We call it Kettering bottom, but Kettering. No, you know what I mean? Kettering land. Anyway, it's called Duncan's Bay now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What he did, he encouraged Duncan's people to go and capture the people in them land. And the people went in and captured the land. You know what Keith Russell did? He went at Nicodemus by night for finding one. Because why he want the land, you know. He want the land. He went at Nicodemus by night and find the ones in America and tell them so them capture them land. So you can get the land on the cheap. You know what I mean? The land had a two-phase development. They developed on the beach already, one of them, and they were selling it. You know what I mean? Even the man who won Carib Theatre, he had catch it down there. But the top part up to Duncan's now, Keith was who want it. He encouraged Duncan people to capture the place. When the people go and capture the place now, he went as Nicodemus by night and tried to get the place for a penny. You know what I mean? Because people them was so scared. They end up turning over to him. Right now, he's in court with some of the people them who go into the land. I don't know if the court cases are finished yet.
Well, I mean, I court to the people them who him send to go capture the land now.
Yes, man. He's in court with some of the people. I don't know for the cases, but it's been going on for a long time.
I hope that the people know to tell the court, say, him tell if we go upon it.
Well, and I'm not sure what the result is, but there are people and with them in the court over here because, you know what I mean? So what Keith was to do, or we get to develop what they call it, what's it called, the one down the road, they call it Duncan Hill. The Duncan Hill land now, the person who won the land, he passed off. And the daughter, they move on, they move out, you know what I mean?
You sound like you're a Trelawney, man.
Listen, let me talk, man. I'm giving you facts.
Someone of you ask you a question. Someone of you ask you nothing.
No, I'm not going to say that now, but I'm not going to tell you
you sound like you're a Trelawney, man.
No, I'm a Jamaican.
Which parish are you from?
I'm a Jamaican, Colin.
So you don't come from a parish? All right.
Colin, I'm a Jamaican. That.
You come from the whole of Jamaica. All right. Go on. Continue.
I'm a Jamaican.
Yeah, man. You come from the whole of Jamaica. All right.
Colin.
Wrap up. May have you 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes. So wrap up.
All right, Colin. Let me leave it that. I'm a Jamaican. Leave it that. I can't start with some time.
All right. Give thanks. No. Yeah, man. Them kiss me on the cheek. On the ear, all I know with the producer about what she said about Isaac. She said, if you tell her no say, if she see Isaac right now, should I tell him to his face? And what Isaac would have do is hug her up and kiss her and say, boy, you know, ram for talk your mind. They have a relationship, people. So remember, it's not somebody who is a stranger to Isaac Buchanan. But she is of the opinion that what was said was wrong. And that's her views. Somehow don't have no problem with it. Somehow don't come on and say, yeah, it's wrong, but I have not given my opinion on it. And I leave it alone because a whole heap of people are waiting for me to say something. But when God tell me to say, that's when me I go say. And that's why I come here every morning And I ask, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, Lord Jesus Christ. You are my strength and my redeemer. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Morning, Mr. Bell.
Yes, sir. Morning.
Yo, may I send you something real quick, right? You check it out and see if you remember this talk here with the Prime Minister made.
Okay. You send it to this phone, yeah?
See it here now.
Okay.
You should have just get it. If you remember that speech, yeah. So everybody are go on like say them no know what go on. Everybody better do what them and do and make them preparation. Because they see say the thing get ramp up now. They get move up. So you just have to run an offense right now. But this is what the man said in a 20 seconds.
I soon look for it and listen to it and play it.
Yeah, man, just send it to you. So
right.
you should have just go in your messages with this a WhatsApp call and you should have there right there. So I just speak when it met about the Bernard Lodge operation in a 20 seconds in a parliament.
When him say I'm gonna lick down the house them?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. See, yes, look how long the man said that though. And everybody are go on like say them no know what go on. Them just make the man stand up there and tell them any foolishness.
Listen, you see, Andrew only suffer from foot in mouth disease, you know. Yeah, him suffer from serious foot in mouth disease. We're still hoping
so
that.
What?
Go ahead, caller.
So, Mr. Bell, what the people them suffer from there?
The people?
Because if you see 10 fisherman village get moved up, what make you feel I like everybody I sit down and watch the people in a way?
Because guess what?
It's not gonna reach them.
Because guess what? We don't realize that we are our brother's keeper. And I constantly tell you on this channel that anything where you see happen to one human being can happen to you.
A fact.
Anything
A fact.
you see happen to another human being can happen to you. Yeah. And then they tell you St. Bowl to put money in SSL, you know. And then if food get eaten. But until Jamaican get back some Nanny blood and Paul Bogle blood, where a man can thunder, this thing is wrong, they think we weak, we hillmen strong. Rouse up yourself, we'll march all night to the vestry house and we'll claim our right. We're too weak, brother. We're too weak.
Bell, you see, from you now have a government where a governor you now setting. All right. All me know, me love Jamaica and everything, but be practical now. All me to put my assets in a Jamaica, and Jamaica don't even invest in them war machine to protect them own citizens.
Hold on.
So all you are gonna find oil, all you are gonna have resources where are holy if you don't even invest in your defense. As small as Israelis, what them do the most? Invest in them defense. Invest in things. You can't hold gold and apple and oranges and not have no defense.
Yeah, man.
Go on when them want to run in.
Yeah, man. You know, we don't know. Well, guess what? Guess what?
Jamaica,
we just signed.
My assets can easily colonize.
Well, I know. We just signed an agreement with US that US forces can now be based in Jamaica and they can go for operation with the Jamaican Defense Force and all of that thing. I hear Diane Jackson Miller talk to Minister Horace Chang and him try give her one heap of cock and bull story. But let me tell the Jamaican people this. America does not trust the Jamaica security forces. So right now,
at all.
Hold on. Right now, what is going to be happening in Jamaica? Some of those major operations, especially when it comes to drugs, the United States security forces will be on those operations with Jamaican police. And I want to tell you where this is all coming from. I don't know if you remember when a boatload of drugs was found off Moran Key.
Yeah.
A boatload of drugs was found and the whole thing disappeared. Americans were there, but they were not there in an official capacity.
And then
They found out that hold on, man. Just give me a minute. They found out that our security forces cannot be trusted. So as it becomes the war, all right, you go ahead and talk. Can you not give me a chance?
Go on.
No, man. You talk, man. You talk.
Go on, man.
Let me not try to make a talk, man. You not give me a chance, man. Because when I try to tell you that the Americans, it is a trust issue they have with the Jamaican security forces. So the Jamaica government had to heel to America and sign the agreement. Terms of me call him. And sign the agreement to ensure that American security forces will be on a lot of these operations. Toe to toe with the Jamaican. Yeah? So the agreement we hear them talk about. It's not like Changa tell you. Hold on. Yeah, man.
Let's listen in to the U.S. Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, I beg your pardon, speaking about this agreement.
Additionally, I want to thank Jamaica for working with the Department of War to create a new military partnership to cripple narco-terrorists that transit through the Caribbean. This partnership will forever change the security environment of the Caribbean.
And he said that the U.S. is not seeking dominance and dependency.
We only seek genuine partnership with your governments to achieve security, stability, and prosperity. 2 centuries ago, the Monroe Doctrine was America's first stand against foreign meddling and exploitation in our hemisphere. The United States declared to European colonial powers that we will regard any threat against the free nations of this hemisphere as a threat to the United States itself. Well, now, under President Trump's strong, clear, and visionary leadership, we follow the Trump corollary to the Monroe Doctrine. We will defend our hemisphere from external threats to national sovereignty, whether from narco-terrorism or foreign malign actors. And we will deny adversaries the ability to position forces or otherwise threaten capabilities in our hemisphere.
That's the U.S. Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, and we're joined by the National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang. Appreciate you talking to us, Dr. Chang, as always. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Dan. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Now, reading what has been announced in other countries in terms of some of these agreements that allow for these joint operations, the U.S. Secretary of War said in relation to agreements with Colombia, Guatemala, and Honduras that they would be carrying out missions similar to those that were carried out on boats off the Caribbean and Pacific coast. Those were operations that killed hundreds of people and that a number of experts in international law have said are unlawful under international law. And the U.S. Secretary of War said it will be like you saw with the strikes on the drug boats, same effect on land. Is this the kind of thing we're looking at?
No, the three HVCs is a coalition of America's counter-cartel operations. Counter-cartel, which is a result of increased activity of drug cartels. It is viewed that the level of activity is such that they are a real threat to existence and threat, a threat to the stability of countries, and more than that, they have become a major security threat. We have had major operations in Jamaica internally, run by Jamaican security forces, but the drug cartels are operating without borders, and we have seen the need to increase cooperation and collaboration with the various countries. Each country have their own operational protocols.
Can I ask you to hold to cooperate? One second, Dr. Chang. Let me take the break, do a little bit of the Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, against the background of an agreement.
Yes, caller, finish up. So that is a discussion with Dr. Chang. We're going to play some more right later, but finish up.
All right. what may I say to you is this. Go back to the same argument of security, right? America now go make. You see, from once America they say the thing with China, they tell me little chopper them say, yo, we have to go stop certain things, you know, because the American them are go come down here and their style. And I say them are clean up crime, but are really the Chinese them are position themselves for, but them are go use the crime thing and easy picking. All right. Common sense and practicality, nation to nation wise now. America just not going to make China or anybody where them enemy colonize nothing in them perimeter. Just security. Them not going to do it. And Andrew understand the whole of them can get them just get used for a time, you know, because everybody in a mobile know about Chang, you know. Everybody know about these things. The police force know about these things. Them know who bad. And the government, Rattigan come talk about things when in the FBI thing. Why the American government don't run operations too tough down here? Because when them run operation, the same government official them tie up in the thing. But now it reach a point where Orange Man Trump, him a defend a thing, him against the cartel and him against the Chinese them. So anything the cartel and the Chinese them have nothing to do with. And right now, them two entities have the most things in Jamaica. The Mexican them have the airport, the Chinese them have the war. That is a big problem to the US of it.
All right, sir. Respect and thanks.
Big up yourself, brother, and good work here. You, Isaac, and Rattigan, and the whole I man them will talk, all Angie. I really support them people about 2 to 2.
All right, sir. 1-876-804-7072. We are getting information that there is a protest on the highway close to Cooper's Pen, or right at the front of Cooper's Pen. We're just getting some pictures. We're getting some videos. We're trying to upload some of those videos that we can show you them. So as soon as we get those videos uploaded, we're going to be showing them to you coming out of Trelawney. Junior.
Hello?
Junior?
Colin?
Yes, Junior.
What going? Morning.
Boy, I'm there. What going in your parish?
Boy, them are lick down and take away.
Them still are lick down now?
Yeah, man, they lick down up Thursday and I week and take away again. Okay. Them come on the place and let some flyers say people them to move off by land.
Yes.
And then want to give them like 24 hours to move.
Nothing can work. That can't work though. Hold on the Junior. Rally?
Yeah, man.
All right, good. Go ahead, Junior.
I'm madness go on.
Well,
from here, I talked to somebody a while ago about the whole signing of the document. You remember a long time we are talking about them something, yeah?
Yes.
For people in Jamaica now want to wake up and smell the coffee, you know.
No,
we hear that the TCN agreement had to be signed because they're going to take away. How come now we don't hear nobody attack say we had to sign this document because we skin in a fire? Listen,
let me tell you something. I don't know if you remember one of them police that they come from England. I think I name Justin Felice. The one that did, the one that did do the report on the politician and them not renew him contract. And the man said the case was a slam dunk. I remind you about the boatload of drugs that was found off Moran Key. Yeah? And all of that. The Americans does not trust our Jamaican security forces. They don't trust our politicians. So what this deal that they just signed will do is give the American that place on any team. Yeah? Any team, any operation, any major operation to do with narcotics and guns, the Americans, they are going to be there. May I tell you that?
Where cocaine come from?
Not Jamaica. We don't produce cocaine.
In the 70s, we used to have one product named ganja.
Yes.
And in the 80s, the government introduced cocaine to Jamaica.
Is the government? Hold on. Where's Selico Junior?
And the Jamaica Labour Party carry cocaine to Jamaica.
Where you get that from?
Jamaica never know. Right, you remember one man when they are spring playing, why they JLP government don't care for Israel, he like no sooner. Cocaine used to put that foot them in.
Ralston knew him very well. Where you used to put in our?
A cocaine. When you go in, I register there now. And the Jamaica Labour Party carry coke come here. And movie me come from, you know, so we can tell you exactly where you used to go on the Jamaica, you know. Western Jamaica from St. Anne. So, Hanover, our ganja control the area, them, you know. And then after the government changed and they start to spray the ganja. When they spray the ganja and they destroy all the vegetation, cocaine starts to come to Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
Man to be a businessman, them never know about coke. And ganja, they use stuff.
Yeah.
No, say when Jamaica, we used to with money, you know. Pastor can tell you, a ganja start them, you know. So my big name, them in Jamaica, a ganja start them, you know.
Oh,
and the Jamaica Labour Party carry cocaine come to Jamaica, you know. So, how come now, all of a sudden, the American come to watch? The American knows say cocaine and the Jamaica Labour Party are good friends.
Oh, tell
so
her
the
what you
American government comes to see them and watch what is going on.
What argument Junior dropped here this morning?
Colin.
Yeah.
You remember a couple months ago, every time they find cocaine, you have no owner?
Not at all.
You realize
hey,
now,
hold on,
Junior.
Junior, what to the amount where they need find a Ian Fleming?
5,000 pounds of coke.
What happened to it?
It dropped in our man nose.
Dropping our man nose.
Yeah.
You see that, Junior, yeah?
So all of a sudden, you know, all of a sudden, no, you realize every time they find coke, you have an owner. You remember one plane load of cocaine when land at St. Elizabeth and nobody can even find the plane.
Hold on, but I never Anthony Anderson tell we said they know who. Anthony Anderson was commissioner of police at the time, don't? And him said they know the people them, but we know you're not more out here.
Right, so what happened now, you have to be realistic, you know. We might not be very happy with the fact that the American them signed an agreement with police or police, you know. But them don't trust them. And the police and the government cannot be trusted when it comes to cocaine, you know. We know that. And them at the Jamaica Labour Party carry coke on Jamaica, you know.
Jesus
we not talk how we talk. We knew said them carry come here.
Junior say nah,
Jamaica never know about that. Colin. And ganja we know about. Ask the woman them in a Clarendon, St. Catherine, Hanover, Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, and St. Anne. But you so pick ganja and send them pick to go school.
Junior, me used to go to bush go pick weed too, you know. Me not tell you no lie, you know. As a little boy, summertime, we used to go hills go pick weed and get really little money. Yes. So we're showing some pictures. Hold on, we're showing some pictures right now of what is happening in Trelawney. So on the screen right now are pictures coming out of the protests, the Cooper's Pen protests. Right now on your screen. Junior, yes, big protest down there in Trelawney. Thanks to Dennis Meadows who have been sending me some pictures. But hold on, the Junior. Hold on, let me bring in Raleigh here. So, Raleigh Wagwan.
Yeah, man, we're there, brother.
Give us a summary on the week that was in Jamaica as it relates to the Jamaican economy.
Well, I have to start with the international economy first. One of the things that we saw yesterday was that crude oil prices, British oil is now $96 per barrel.
Right, back up there again, Raleigh.
Yeah, man, American oil is now $90 per barrel. It is now costing the US government more to borrow. Stock prices were down. Why? Donald says that he's going to intensify the sanctions on Iran, and any country that trade with Iran will come under heavy sanction. Well, the Chinese king said he finds that to be totally unacceptable and extremely repugnant, and he's rejecting that. So it is now creating a big problem, looking more like World War III. Mm-hmm. So that is going to lead to a further acceleration of inflation and interest rates and all of those things.
But tell me something. China get most of its oil from Iran.
That's the point I was going to make.
So if Trump is saying that any country that trades with Iran, he have a problem with them, then he's actually now taking on China front and center.
That is why the Chinese king was out front yesterday making that clear to him that you start moving towards me now, that we see that as an attack on China. So we have a problem there. So the whole thing are intensifying, and that is why the crude oil prices are jumping and the interest rates are climbing. In Jamaica now, it was all about the Bank of Jamaica this week. New governor in office at this particular point in time. So that was the situation in Jamaica. BOJ was mopping up before he came in. Mm-hmm. So they wanted 25 billion. They got 33 billion. Government borrowed 30 billion yesterday.
How did that 30 billion work out? Was that oversubscribed too?
Well, we haven't got the results yet. We are going to get the results on Monday.
But we are betting that's the 3-year one, right?
Yeah, but the 3-year one is going to be oversubscribed.
And that's at what percent? What percent? What's the interest rate on that?
7.75%. They wanted 25 billion from that, and they wanted 5 billion from the 20-year note.
3 years, 7.5%. Then
7.75.
If they put $1 million in that rally, no change nobody.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah.
They must make the rates attractive because they need the money, and we say international interest rates are go up. So if they not cut the rates in Jamaica, a man might say, "Oh, you borrow can buy some US and put the money in the US."
And the fact that the government revenue is short.
They need money.
This is needed.
Yeah, man.
All right, Raleigh.
And we heard from the PIOJ Director General who confirmed that we are in a recession and that.
Hold on. Tell. What you say a while ago?
The PIOJ Director General, in his comments, confirmed that we are in a recession.
Who is that?
Growth won't resume until the end of this year.
The PIOJ Director. PIOJ is what?
Huh?
PIOJ is what?
The Planning Institute of Jamaica.
They no same place up there, so where Henry come from?
Yeah, man. Then Wayne Henry confirm in his comments that we are in a recession, man. Now listen to what James Stewart say. No, I'm not saying.
So, hold on. Wayne Henry said that directly, verbatim, you're
quoting
him?
That's what I'm saying in his comments. As he said before, that declines are getting gradually slower and slower, and that the economy won't return to growth until the last quarter of this year.
Hey, boy. Yes, sir. So, where the US dollar end this week, Raleigh?
159.40.
I want to say to every Jamaican, you're saving $1 or $2, save it in US. Raleigh, I am of the opinion that soon and very soon, we're going to see a major devaluation of the Jamaican dollar. What do you think?
Well, they have enough reserves to contain it for the time being. So we're not going to see that now.
You don't think we're going to see a major...
No, they have enough reserves, $6 billion, and them continue to intervene in the market. So they have enough time, enough reserves to hold it for the time being.
So you don't believe that we're going to see the dollar reach 162 anytime soon?
No, they're not going to be any massive devaluation. They have the reserves as an anchor, you know?
Yeah, but if it moves to 162, wouldn't that give them a little more space to operate?
Well, yeah, if you have an export plan and an import substitution plan to back that.
Or if you have a...
Right now, there's no plan.
So the only plan is to try the best to keep the dollar stable?
Well, that's the BOJ's work. The other side have to come from the government side. The stimulus to the economy have to come from the government side. That's the BOJ's legal mandate to maintain exchange rate stability and keep the inflation rate down.
As you told us here last week, earlier in the week, that the BOJ said that they wouldn't hesitate to increase interest rate if inflation continues to climb.
Yeah, man, and the governor confirmed that.
But what would stop inflation from climbing, Raleigh? With the war now looking like it is intensifying, oil on the world market is going back to where it was, what, in June?
Mm-hmm.
What is going to stop inflation from climbing?
Well, the only thing that can stop it from climbing is a de-escalation of the war internationally.
And when inflation climbs to that level, how are we going to basically justify the dollar being stable or being just between 150, 159.50 and 158? How we justify that?
Well, what they're going to do is to increase the interest rate, and that is going to lead to a further slowing of the economy.
That's my point. Government is also slowing down in terms of spending, Raleigh.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Then how we going to come out of the economy if the government not going to spend?
Well, that's the point I'm making. That's a difficulty. Yeah. The problem is the government. If you notice, the IDB issued a report this week was saying that the pace of economic recovery Jamaica faces a long road to recovery. And they also reminded the government that it mobilized some $6.7 billion in external financing that came out of the Inter-American Development Bank. That was a sharp reminder. So the same thing that we have been telling them, the IDB told them again this week.
And we can't get nothing out of the government. No argument.
Now they're psycho fans. All them just stay foolish chatting, they're garbage, not sensible about the economy and the welfare of the people.
Is there anybody on the in the GLP or on the government side that understands the economy? That can come talk to us about the economy? Anybody?
No.
Somebody?
No, that is why they are not talking to the people.
Raleigh.
So they are clueless about what is happening.
Cannot be that nobody on the GLP side. They can't even buy somebody. They love to buy. Buy somebody.
If you notice from Nigel Clark gone, they must have flown all about the place.
Because at least Nigel Clark could have make up one story and use him accent, because that's what Nigel Clark used, Use him accent to basically bamboozle the people about the economy. Really, the economy is in tatters.
Yeah, man, total tatters. And you another thing now where it's going to be a big problem. One of the reason that them get out all of them things there, and one of the reason that we said the young people don't know where I'm going. You're a Castan Troop yesterday, the permanent secretary, the Minister of Education.
Yeah.
Only 20%, so after lockdown with tertiary institution, only 20% of the almost 50,000 picnic will take the CSEC, get 5 subjects in it. I have to have 5 subjects to get tertiary education.
Including maths and English.
Yep, only 20%. So it's the crisis of the country in terms of a labor force, in terms of productivity, in terms of understanding economics. Only 20%, 20 out of 100, 2 out of 10, pass 5 subjects.
But how can a country operate that way, Ralston, man?
No, you can't operate like that. So the government are failing in every area. So the future look bleak if only 20% of our workforce can pass 5 subjects, that even the principals and the tertiary institutions, so we can't get nobody to come in at the place.
And the schools that were damaged during Hurricane Melissa, only what, 44 of the schools are ready for September?
That makes it worse. So what kind of economy you can build in a world where technologically driven with AI and everything, where only 20% of your people then can pass 5 subjects and can enter tertiary education.
And then as a government, you have failed to rehabilitate the schools that were damaged?
Yeah, precisely.
What the backside? What can go so?
This is a madness, brother.
You had a hurricane on the 28th of October that decimated your schools in the West. You mobilized over 600 billion Jamaican dollars. Over 600 billion Jamaican dollars you mobilize. And you sit on the opportunity to draw down on these funds. While you come tell me about you can't get contractors to finish schools. I hear the teachers giving them ideas how to get contract, how to get the schools fixed. The Prime Minister was up in a compound town fighting with Richard Curry to have the army go up there go fix citizens' roof. When Curry was saying to them, listen, give I the material, I have the manpower. You could have used the army to fix the schools. And now September morning, you're telling us that most of the schools are not going to be ready? Have a caller from...
as we said, for the 11 years that you have been running the place, the education system has been underperforming. Yep. And you wait now and you know fix the school them and we say only 20% of the people then can matriculate to tertiary education. What kind of government, what kind of country is that? What is Jamaica's future under these conditions?
30,000 people, 30,000 students sat the Caribbean examination.
Yep.
And only 6,000.
Only 6,600, as Kassan said, get 5 subjects.
You know, long Damian Crawford I warned them about that rally. You know, long Damian Crawford I said to them, say, yo, the thing can't go so. We have to do better.
Yeah, man. Yeah? So tell me now, whoever competed, yeah? What happened to the tertiary institution? Because a long time principal of UTech and them place they say, yo, we can't get nobody to come into the place. We can't get no graduates because the people them not bright enough to deal with tertiary education. So whoever survive.
I tell you the other day that my son as a master, he's a data analyst. I have a master's in it from the University of the West Indies. And he works for a corporate company. And he was saying to me, Daddy, most of the digital platforms that they're setting up in Jamaica are the Indians them are do it.
Yeah.
Him say a very few Jamaicans, him said that very, very few of us can toe-to-toe with the Indian developers.
Right. Yep.
And to develop platforms in Jamaica, you have to have somebody in Jamaica who understands the lay of the land, because the developers in India will take more information from you than you need to give them. And if they get certain information at a certain time, they can set up the platform and still manipulate the platform for themselves.
Yeah, man.
Where are we going to go as a country?
That's the point I'm making. Yeah, so it comes right back to the economy, your labor force, your ability to compete. Yeah?
How many teachers are leaving us this year, Raleigh?
When I get the number yet.
But I hear the principals are crying, are screaming.
Yeah, man. Because it happens every year.
Raleigh, principals are getting ready to leave Jamaica. Vice principals are getting ready to leave Jamaica. Senior teachers are getting ready to leave Jamaica. What is going to happen to our country?
That's the point I'm making. The education system is crumbling, and by extension, the economy and the country. You can't have 20 out of every 100 a pass 5 subjects. So what am I going to do?
We have...
What am I going to understand the world? What am I going to produce that the world wants?
We have Junior holding, so let me finish up with Junior and we'll take a few more calls. I don't know, Raleigh, if you realize what is happening down in Trelawney as we speak.
Yeah, man.
There is a protest taking place as we speak. We've been showing some of the pictures from them.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Junior.
You must remember the purpose of having the Jamaica Labour Party was to maintain the status quo. That was their responsibility, you know. So what we have now is a Prime Minister, because 1 p.m., he's stuck in 1 p.m. and he's sitting down in a rocking chair. So he believes that the economy moving, because rocking chair moving, you know, but it's not going nowhere. Yes,
you remember when him tell us that good economic policy can yam?
Right. So all and Protestant come on every day and explain to Andronis he's not going to absorb it, because his brain impermeable, and him other man say he not take no advice or nobody. I remember, you know, him don't need the economy to grow, you know, because there are people in Jamaica that are benefiting from the economy presently. There are people that can survive, you know.
Yeah, man, with every issue like this, somebody makes money.
when you see a man drive a Ferrari now, and him feel happy about what him can drive, there are people in Jamaica that we call house slaves. They are glad that the man drive a Ferrari and them walking up.
Yes.
So when you have people like that running your country, the most of our problem, the biggest problem Jamaica have, is when they made the mistake and put the Labour Party in power. Now, one thing before I go, Balsan, remember, if the Jamaica Labour Party is in power, Mr. Stewart make money. If the PNP is in power, Mr. Stewart make money. Right? So it don't matter which government is in power, the rich man make money. How come you know, as a black man, going to elect the government what the money man favor? You must have a problem. The problem Jamaica have, is that the house slave elect the government, That's the problem we're having. And look here what you and Rasta going to come up on the platform and talk about every day. Anyhow, you have a government that is the domestic slave upon the government. You must have a problem. We talk.
But Junior, no, don't go yet, because I can't make you just go and refer to people who vote as the domestic slave and that they choose the government. What are the alternative then, Junior?
You have to have a government that the people, the working class, support the government.
But the working class
PNP,
worse, hold on, the working class or the quote-unquote middle class is worse than the house slave because they don't participate in the elections.
Remember, we have a large amount of people in Jamaica who never voted, and they are also problems. And those people are also house slaves.
All right, sir. No, I get you.
We talk.
Blessings,
all
Junior.
Right.
Yeah, man. Cool. I'm only giving you 2 minutes to ask Ralston the question and allow Ralston to.
Yeah. Anyway, Ralston, morning.
Morning.
Yes. I was asking Colin about Davos and the world economic the fourth industrial revolution. Now I was just asking if you must be aware of it in regards to what their plans and what their intention is. And part of where we're going to Jamaica now, where you're going to have only rich and poor people, right? And
well, that's how we have right now.
Yeah, we know that I'm going to know, but you may say no. And Colin, no, ask you a question. Can here a youth come on with your gun? May I ask you the question, Colin? We are God-fearing people. Am I correct on that?
Supposed to be.
No, may I talk you, man? You.
Me?
You.
Yes, man. I'm a God-fearing person, man.
Okay.
But remember, my God is Jesus Christ, I have people who have a word for God.
This is our next topic. We're not talking about Jesus Christ. We're talking about God.
My God is Jesus Christ. May just make that clear to you and to all and sundry.
We not dispute that now, Colin. But what I'm saying, you're a God-fearing person, right?
Yes.
So may I say, do you believe that the Christian side of people don't have
Hold on. Caller, hold on. You call from morning, I give you 13 minutes. I am giving you 2 minutes to ask Ralston the question so that I can take some more callers. So you mention what you want to mention to Ralston. I can't give you no more time. Have a good evening. Good morning.
All right.
Blessings. All right. Chris Campbell, hold on for me, please. Raleigh, you want to respond to him fourth when he was talking about the economy?
We don't hear that question.
All right, we're going to leave that.
Ask me that question.
Yeah, we're going to leave that this morning. Chris Campbell, morning.
Morning, Ralston. Good morning, Mr. Bell.
Yes, sir.
This Ralston, you touch on something that is very dear to my heart, you and Colin, education.
Yeah, man.
We are in the dark, Ralston. I tell you, every day people call me asking me for money to help with this school and that school.
Yeah, man.
It's a disgrace. It is an absolute disgrace that we are now being asked to subsidize the education system, which we don't mind doing as Jamaica. We don't mind doing it. But it's the job of the government, educate the people. You have a system that is in tatters, Colin. Tatters. No resources for the kids to go to school, back to school. They have to be begging all over the world. And this jackass is out there talking about the people must pull themselves up. Pull themselves up when them can't read and write. Yeah. Are you just taunting the people, my friend? Is this a joke to you? To tell people who cannot read and write to go ahead and make a future for themselves and compete with a global system that is well educated and well funded.
And technology, yeah.
And they are making an effort to ensure that more Jamaicans can read and write. Because when you have 600 school damage in a Melissa, you sit on over $600 billion, and I mean billion with a B, or the opportunity to access 600 billion, and you make no move to get the schools ready for September. Then basically you are making sure that you have some more duns when the next election cycle come around.
Yeah, man.
That's what they don't mind dunce people doing a college.
No,
they
love
not at
having
all. People. Yeah, they don't want to teach you how to fish. They want to control you. So you come to them when you need food, and you come to them for everything. So it's a colonial mindset they have. They are the neo-colonial people, but they're inside of the system working against them own people. You understand? It's a disgrace that our education system, and Colin and Ralston know this. If you go back to the 70s, was the pearl of the Caribbean. People used to send back them kids from overseas to come to high school in Jamaica. And now look at the system we have. It's a damn disgrace. It's an absolute shame.
But Chris, you heard what Raleigh said earlier. Our universities now are bawling out that there are not enough children to attend university. Because out of 30,000 children that sat the CSEC exam, only 6,600 of them was able to pass 5 subjects, including maths and English at one go.
This is a threat to the very survival of the state, Colin. If you're not producing educated people, you're going backwards, and no matter how much bridge you build, the greatest infrastructure is the people.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
Disgrace.
And why are we so passive? It's with something like education. Every Jamaican, regardless of which side you're on politically, should be outraged that we're producing this level of people who cannot compete. It should be frightening to every Jamaican.
Yeah, man. It's frightening, man. Frightening. Disgraceful. Come on, man. In today's world, you're mad.
All right, Chris.
All right, my friend.
Big up yourself.
Blessed Chris. Yeah, total failure.
Raleigh, what is it that is blinding the people's eyes? Because
the dunceness. The same thing I blind them eye, the dunceness.
Remember, Darrell Vaz used the children to take $1.4 billion and buy 110 free bus.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that we couldn't use the children to spend some of this $600 billion, get the schools ready for September morning?
I don't know, brother. I don't know. It must be part of a deliberate strategy.
It got to be.
If I was Prime Minister and Minister of Education before becoming Prime Minister, and then now, me around a country, only 20% of the people can go to university, then we have to really question myself. Yep.
What happened to those STEM schools that were supposed to build, Raleigh?
Talking, them people are chat.
Hey, Jamaican people, if we were in slavery today, we would have been dying in slavery.
Yeah, man.
We would never be free.
Yep.
With the kind of people that we have living in Jamaica right now.
Things shop, we can't shop no more. Come on, man.
God Almighty. The economy is free falling. Free falling. And nobody. Well, finally I hear like the opposition making some noise, Raleigh, as it relates to the economy. I hear Mark Golden talking. I hear Julian Robinson talking. And oh boy. Hey.
And I'm saying to you that we need to hear from the private sector and the trade union movement, because you can't rehabilitate the economy without a properly trained labor force. And if the people them are coming out of the labor force now, only 20% of the man them have 5 subjects. Just imagine the rest, the other 80%. They have to look work, what kind of work they are going to do?
Because
and
it means they will not be able to go to university unless they have to sit down and resit some of them exams.
Precisely. They have to go in a remedial education, or they have to go look work and do some little full work. Now, that is why we find ourselves in a situation where as the unemployment rate falls, the economy are decline because those people can't do no value-added work. This is a serious thing. They have to go working on Mr. Chin wholesale at minimum wage or them something there, walk up and down and sell 2 things and them. No, man, this can't work better. No.
Let me take a call. Caller, good morning. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We're live on Portland Spice TV on YouTube and at Mastercat Radio at ZenoFM.com. Just want to remind you that the views expressed on the Colin Bell Show are not necessarily those of Mastercat and the team at Mastercat Radio. Go ahead, caller.
That's that.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So while education is key, I think a lot of people miss what is education with people being able to regurgitate information, right? So a lot of people can recite what they hear, or somebody tell them, or what them read, but they cannot think for themselves and basically come to a proper conclusion of some things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's what they hear, what they hear. There was a time, I think a couple of years well now on TVJ, they were talking about the colleges, universities, right? Basically, they were saying a lot of people leaving universities with their degrees and masters and all of these things, and the job is just not there for them to do anything in life, really, in this society, right? Mm-hmm. And they were talking about AI. I know AI is going to come and affect you going to college and get that, right? So college has its place, but how people learn today, how people are taught to learn today, they are not learning in the sense of making sensible decisions and making, just be able to think for themselves. Now, why am I saying this to you now, right? I ask you a simple question, what do you, about nationality. I'm not sure how people say they're educated and how it's easy if you can just get some simple basic things. If we are back in our history coming right up to now, nationality was never a place where you were birthed.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. Is life static?
If life is static, truth is truth. It cannot change truth.
I ask you if life is static.
No, so life is true. Whatever gravity that is truth. Reality is truth. No, reality, the facts remain the same.
I just ask you if life is static, meaning that if things change or things remains the same.
Life is moving.
So life is dynamic. Things change. Positions change.
Don't change.
I never ask you about truth, brother. I ask you about life. Life is not always truth. Yeah, Raleigh, go ahead.
No matter where you go, if you can't read and write, you're hampered. So
of course, and if you can't understand some basic things, because what our schools help our children to do is to understand basic things, do some critical thinking. But one of the problems that I want to agree with the caller a bit is that there are times when people go to school and can't apply not what them learn at school to everyday life.
We understand all of that, but if you can't read or write,
you can't go nowhere. You can't start. Exactly.
True. Right. I'm not against reading and writing and learning that. I'm not against school. I'm not against that. I do that, right? I have the knowledge too. I'm not against it. What I'm saying is, a lot of people are regurgitators, and whatever you tell them, that's what they work with.
Yeah, we know all of that. But you have to pass the basic level of reading and writing. Yeah, we know all of that. Yeah, so that is not anything new.
And you have to go a little more than that, Raleigh, just reading and writing. But you have to also get to a stage where you can demonstrate that you understand what you read, and also you can write what you understand.
Yeah, man.
All right, thank
because
you.
Even within the economy, you have enough of the people who big up the government's economic policy, who them can only regurgitate. Man, we are teacher at university, them are just regurgitators. So we know all of them.
And look on the man we come tell we say the country growing at the first quarter.
Yeah, that me I try to tell you.
He's a PhD, right? Isn't he a PhD?
No, James is not a PhD, but you have a whole part of PhD who used to support the foolishness.
But him could have all masters and all of them something there.
Yeah, man, I'm having masters.
Yeah.
But you have a whole part of them who have PhD who used to support the foolishness, so we just regurgitate and never understand nothing about how the thing works. Yeah? Just like the man who that support us paying down the debt and investing in infrastructure and them things. Yeah, all of them. So we know all of them something there. But that doesn't mean that university education and higher education is not important. You can't build a country without them things because that is the world in which we operate right now.
Man. Yeah, man. And you see, you have to have people who can understand complex matters.
Yes,
and when you go university and all of them things, they teaches you to deal with and understand complex matters and also to apply some of your learning. But you have, as you rightfully say, caller, a lot of the people who have these degrees and these PhD are permanently dunce.
Yeah, man.
All right. So let me point out a basic simple logics. All right. So nationality, again, truth is singular. And while you have people have opinion, it doesn't change the truth. You might not know the truth. No. And you say something that is a theory or opinion, it doesn't make it factual. Once it's proven as factual, it does not change as it wasn't factual. All right. So for ages, nationality is where your foreparents, who you come from, your forefather. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the land that you're born on. Until
all right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We'll have a program tomorrow evening. We won't be on tomorrow morning. Call me tomorrow evening, we could discuss nationality. But I don't want you, every time you come, you want to take with the program, carry one place where you want to carry it. Go. We're not going to go there with you this morning. Tomorrow evening, we're going to do a program from 5 to 7. The Talk Jamaica program. Call me at 5 o'clock and I give you 15 minutes. We have that kind of discussion. All right?
All right, sir. Second time, but we see tomorrow then.
Tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock. 15 minutes, you and I will have that nationality discussion. Go ahead, Raleigh.
Yeah, there's also a next fallacy where you can't apply what you don't know. So
that is it, yes?
Yeah, some people want to make a distinction between theory and application. You can't apply what you don't know. You can't just get up and go to something you don't know the theory and know the step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
Yeah? So nobody come with that. That's the one thing when I come with them here, enough people are come with it. You cannot apply what you don't know anything about. Simple.
So you have to go to school.
Yep.
There's no going around it. You have to go to school. And that's why.
And that is one,
go ahead.
That is one of the problems we have the government and economic policy. Them can't come out and tell the country nothing because them can't apply what them don't know anything about.
Because they don't know it.
Precisely.
All right. Call up morning. Go ahead, please. Everybody like up the live. Right now, we have over 1,100 devices on the live. Give the live a like for me, please, so that we can help to promote the program. Go ahead, caller.
Colin Bell, morning.
Morning.
I have one issue with education something.
With who?
I call for the education issue with like textbook and whatever. I have one granddaughter we go Beulah all age. Two of them. One in a grade 1 and one in a grade 6. Last year, we asked for her to repeat. So they say, yes, we have to go through ministry and then do what they do. Them say they not change the curriculum for grade 6 for this year. So next year, should I do GSAT? Or paper way of calling. They buy $36,000 worth of textbook last year for September.
Hold on. $36,000 worth of textbook for your primary student.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
This year, me have to go back, buy because they say the curriculum change and the textbook change and the textbook are there, which 10 pages out of each one is 7 book. No use. 5 book did they? Some of them no doing it. You buy a math book, you have to buy a math workbook and math practice book. See what?
Aye. I think I hear the Prime Minister saying something about the textbook. I never get the fullness of it. I need to go back and listen to what he was saying.
So me I say this no fear. All right, we usually pay $6,000 from the picnic grade 1 till you reach a grade 6, so we don't pay no more. This year then say a Beulah all age, then say the parents have to pay $6,000 fee year, $500 for collect farm fee, dental and medical. Then them have from grade 1 to grade 6, and then they say them are insured from grade 1 to grade 3. So what happens to the rest of student who is on the compound from grade 4 to grade 6? No insurance on there for them. How that work?
I forgot to talk. I was trying to get the shadow minister for education
we need to hear
this morning.
from Damien Crawford
well,
so we
well,
can say something to him.
Damien, I don't know many of you know Damien have a death in his family. And
okay,
that's why we weren't able to get him on this morning. But hopefully next Saturday morning, we'll be able to have him on so he can answer some of those questions and speak to some of those issues.
No, sir.
Yeah,
Hold on, caller. Raleigh wants to say something. Go ahead, Raleigh.
We don't know about that specific situation there and all of that. And the book thing, one thing we're running to it, talk about son and did it. But like the 6,500, the parents them have to make sure say them have to spend some money upon the education and pick the trainer.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So we don't support the exploitation, but the parents them have to make up their mind to spend money upon them pick the education and pick the trainer.
Yes. We don't have a problem. But what we are looking for Raleigh, what we're looking at is to say, normally when me did I go to school, me I'm 55 now. When me did I go Beulah all age, whatever book my cousin and whatever use, me could have used it right back up to grade 9. Now, if my child, if he have a sister, we're in the grade 1, then the book they can't use again and they don't use much in our first place when we go to school.
But you know what? No, I'm 55 years ago. The world has changed rapidly right now. Everything has changed. You get what I said to you? You have a phone now. Yeah, by next year it's outdated. Within months it's outdated. So
that's why I asked the Bertrand. So I asked the Bertrand a while ago if life is static.
One thing again,
that's why
Raleigh.
I'm asking because things have changed.
Rapidly.
Yeah, one thing again.
Yeah, man.
They said, all right, school are up in the 7th of September. For the first week, we don't get no, what you call it, project. And the second week, when we start get project, when you go to library, you have to pay 4,000. Teacher don't know nothing about the project them with them a send come give you. Sometimes when they send it come, then give you 2 days in which parents, may agree say parents set themselves that they can take care of them picnic. But when you get project with 1 week, 2 days apart, 3 days apart, 5 projects in a 1 month, how that work out? And the minimum wages, no, they nowhere there so. Plus you have to get internet, for them get homework and them there's something there. Then if you do better than that, man, with the book them or whatever, and make sure if you buy a book, them go and use it.
Yeah, man. I agree with you 100%. We're going to talk about that already. But one thing where you notice why the children, the teachers, them have to go out of them ways to raise money for the school. Them not get enough money from government.
Yeah.
And last time we had to talk about things like that where the school them, when they're on a certain level, yeah, you have to give them most of the money rather than I give them the same amount of money like where you give the school them when they're on another level. So you have some school who have old boys and them people to take care of them. Yeah? And the other school them, not nobody to take care of them. And that's why Ronnie there suggested them school have to get most of the money. Yeah? And them school are the school of poor people pick the go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're right. So we're right with that. So we need a review.
Yeah, man.
We need a
but when we look in at that part with the textbook them where if
yeah,
the book them we have a 7 book where my grand picnic get for last year and then tell me say they need to use none. They need to change it this year. And majority I book no use.
All right, caller.
The last one when they send comes we have to buy last year a $6,000 for it. That I mental ability and then still send one different mental ability. Sometimes only thing change for the book them, I just cover Raleigh. Just cover.
All right, caller. Thank you.
Thank you. A long time running talk about that, man. This excessive book listed and true. Yeah, man.
1-876-804-7072. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We have the top financial analysts anywhere on media. And when we say anywhere, I mean anywhere in the world on media. Man. We have the top financial analyst, Ralston Iman. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning, Colin.
Yes, sir. Morning.
And good morning to Ralston and the listeners. Boy, Raleigh, you said drop a 3 love yesterday.
Yeah, man. Early days, yes.
My side I play tomorrow.
Early days, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Liverpool for life.
But hold on,
We'll
as you mentioned sports, Raleigh, you remember when Babsy Green said in the parliament, in the sectorial debate, that the stadium is certified as a Class 1 track?
Yeah, man.
Have you realized that the World Athletics put out a listing with their Class 1 tracks and Jamaica is not on it?
Well, she said she got the certificate yesterday.
She said she get it yesterday?
Yeah, man. She was on TV with it last night, man.
But that's not what she told us in the parliament. In the parliament, she said she did have it from the 30th of June.
Yeah, well, she showed it yesterday. She said it was an administrative glitch. So she was on TV with it last night.
Oh,
TV
beautiful.
Yeah, man. She get it.
But she said she get it yes. Hold on, Carla. She said she get it yesterday?
Yeah, man. TV JC yesterday too. So
no,
TV
hold on. Here's the point where I make, Raleigh. She said she got the certificate yesterday from Royal Athletics.
Yeah, man.
But that means she lied to us on June 30th.
Well,
because June 30th, and I have the clip right here. I can go for it.
Yeah.
She said.
So that's why I feel. That's why our spokesman did ask her about it in the last week.
And tell her to show it.
Yeah. Well, she showed it last night. So again, you know politics.
Hold on, Sierra.
From a correspondence which we recently received from World Athletics. Madam Speaker and colleagues, I'm asking you to listen carefully. Some people were up to mischief when we did the new track. This message included some technical language, but I will just read the sentence that we're all waiting to hear. I quote, "All synthetic surface field test measurements comply with World Athletics requirement." Madam Speaker, what this means is that the National Stadium track, the beautiful, unique black, gold, and green track is certified. And we have the certification in hand.
That's the part we want. She said we have the certification in hand. So now to say that she get it yesterday. Hey, tell her.
Well, she never have it at that time, man. That's obvious.
But why what is the penalty, Raleigh, for parliamentarians lying to the parliament?
Not in Jamaica.
God Almighty. Carla, continue.
Business as usual.
Yes, Carla. Thanks for the segue to sports. But go back to why you call.
No, man. May I stick with it little. You know why the World Athletics never certified in the first place? Because of the different colors. They must say when you change over like a baton in a relay, it might dazzle your eye or them sort of thing. That's one of the issues then they have with the track. The different colors, the black, the red, the black, the green, and the gold.
Okay.
That's what them say.
World Athletics said it?
Them say like when you go on the curve, like if you come on the tunnel, that color change there, it will affect your sight.
Because we don't see another track in the world with so much colors.
Yeah, no, man, I that them say, man. That was the main reason why them turn it down. So I know them approve it now.
Or is it been approved?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I can't say.
Anyway,
Raleigh, let me talk about.
But hold on there. Hold on, Carla. World Athletics need to apologize to Jamaica then because they put out a listing of 120 odd countries that Jamaica was not on.
But Raleigh said the right thing in yesterday. She said yesterday when she said a month or more ago, she have it when she never have it. So we don't need to go back.
Yeah,
so
man. TV have it, man. So maybe they had some discussions and then finally free it up now. Yeah, man. TV have it.
Okay.
But World Athletics need to apologize to us.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Back to Raleigh and you now. And the
hold on. Let me just pause you one more time. Hold on, Carla, just one more time. Because we have to say thanks to the people who are listening on Mastercat Radio at Zeno FM. Want to thank you for joining us on the Colin Bell Show for yet another Saturday morning. Please join us next week, Saturday morning. We start at 9 o'clock on Mastercat Radio at Zeno FM. Thanks for watching. And remember, the views expressed on the Colin Bell Show are not necessarily those of Mastercat and the team. Thank you very much. All right, go ahead, Carla.
All right, yeah, man, back to you. And Raleigh and thing with the education system. Because you know me, no, but you don't know me by name still as a regular caller. Me a teach a class, you know, and me a mark some paper, physics class, and me a mark some paper one Sunday, you know. And me see one youth a pay 30 of them a get in a Raleigh and Colin. I said that youth are one good youth, you know, I'm just a get paid 30. But me a man little boy in my class I get. Me I tell you the truth, you know. Sometimes I spell him, me not give him bills, you know. Me can't give him bills.
Yeah.
Can't bills in my class.
You have to find something.
Me find something. So me give him a 98 or 97.
Yeah.
Him bright. Physics matter about him. So anyway, I go to school Monday morning and I say, you go sit down there, so. And you try to get the 30 and I say, come up here, sir. Come up in front. About 2 weeks later, I set a paper. I hate it about 6, 7 you get it.
The one when normally get 30 ad.
Yeah, I said, what go on? You know, you look for me and tell me, say, him couldn't see board from where him there.
Hey.
So teaching, I don't know, somebody just going to a classroom, like where you tell you a reject. Because you didn't need, probably, you say you get 80 in my exam.
Because you couldn't see the board from where he was. Yes, caller.
Yeah, man. So next thing too, back to where the caller said, but there's somewhere already, and there's an engineer, and him car not start, and him actually, where's something for jump start cable?
Yeah, jumper cable.
Right side of him, right side of him vehicle there was 2 electrical cable, and we just use them and jump start him, and my engineer.
What kind of engineer though? It could be a building
electrical engineer.
No, sorry, man, it's a building engineer, man. The man no electrical engineer, man. No.
All right, I'm gonna go back to class. You know, I have no more time. Tomorrow, where is it? Tomorrow evening, what time?
Yeah, tomorrow we're not coming on in the morning. We're coming on at 5 o'clock tomorrow
All
evening.
right, good. Because I got church morning.
Yeah, man. So Talk Jamaica will be in the evening tomorrow morning.
What time tomorrow?
5 p.m. Jamaica time. If you are in the US, it's 6 p.m.
God's willing, I shall join.
Blessing, my brother. Raleigh, we're up on the end of the show this morning. But there are a couple of things where I still want you go back over for the people. Hold on, don't move. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm calling about the education thing.
Yeah.
So it's basically the lack of opportunities or resources that can make a child not succeed in high school or CXC.
Yes.
Because I remember when I just left primary school and I passed for the Waterford High. The first term of 7th grade, due to the fact of injury, I could not do what I wanted. So second term, I tried my best and I came 3rd. For the first semester, due to the fact that I missed out some of the classes, I came 15, and then I came 3rd. I went into the first brightest for 8 and 9. Was still competing until 10th grade when I select the classes that I want. So I went into a general classes where I was able to do maths, English, food, vocational, and options. Right? So when I was listening, I was still getting a perfect average. So when I went into 11th grade now, the teachers that were teaching me, they